And hello, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and movie review. And this is for the brand new Star Wars film, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Star Wars is back, folks. Not the way we wanted to come back, but it's back nonetheless. Before I begin, gotta say, Happy Memorial Day. Thank you to all the men and women who served our country. So thank you very much for that. Also, gotta say congratulations to Kathleen Kennedy and of course Jon Favreau, the director of this film. It's not easy to make a movie. This is Kathleen Kennedy's technically her last film project for the Star Wars universe, because now we got Dave Filoni and I forgot the other person who's in charge of Star Wars now moving forward with their new content of Star Wars. So we wish them all the best of luck. So thank you, Kathleen Kennedy, for everything you've given us for Star Wars so far. And also, don't forget, where's our trailer, Marvel? I will continue saying this until Marvel releases the Avengers Doomsday trailer, because we all wanted TikTok, guys. Okay, so let's talk about the Mandalorian Grogu. It's been, what, 7, 8 years since the Rise of Skywalker, and a lot of people have their grievances with the Rise of Skywalker. Some love it, some hate it. I'm in between it. There's stuff in it I love, and there's stuff I don't like. So, whatever. And it's the same thing here with the Mandalorian. I love the Mandalorian. I think the Mandalorian is such a cool character, and Grogu's cute as a button, so it makes total sense that we're going to get him back. I was waiting for season 4. I was like, okay, give me season 4. What's going to happen with these guys? Are we done with them? I don't know what happened. Then they decided to make it into a movie. I'll take what I can. So this time around, you have Mando and Grogu. They're working for the New Republic, and you also have the stars of this movie. You have obviously Pedro Pascal returning. You have Jeremy Allen White, who's in this movie, who's doing a voiceover work, which is great. And then you have Sigourney Weaver here. So let's talk about the plot. The plot of this movie is very simple. You have Mando and Grogu. They are working for the Republic now. The Republic is trying to get rid of whatever's left over of the Empire, sweep them under the rug, get rid of them, bye-bye, goodbye. Get rid of them. But they got some stragglers that they have to pick up and get rid of. So they send Mando to do the job, because why not? He's one of the coolest bounty hunters you can ever meet. And he's a Mandalorian, so it's like, yeah, okay, you're going to mess with someone like him? Good luck to you. It's like looking at Boba Fett in the face if Boba Fett was still young. Yeah, you don't want to mess with that. So, even though love Boba Fett, but still, I think they kind of like made him a little too old, and it was a little too late to make his show, but whatever. Anyway, so Mando and Grogu, they have to go to the Hutt family, because apparently they have information that the rebellion needs for a certain person who is wanted, but there's no picture, there's no information, but the Hutts actually have the information that the rebels need. Unfortunately, they aren't going to give this information for free. They need, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back kind of a deal. Apparently, their nephew, Rudda the Hutt, the son of Jabba the Hutt, who was killed by Princess Leia in Return of the Jedi, he's got himself kind of inside the gladiator world of the bounty hunters of underworld, where, they'll put creatures in to fight each other for money and profits, those illegal sports gambling things. So Mando's got to go get him, pick him up, bring him back to get the information. So he goes, meets Rudda the Hutt, and by the way, he's voiced by Jeremy Allen White. I probably butchered that. Jeremy Allen White. Wow, sorry. But yeah, he's voiced by him. Great job, by the way. And you meet Jabba's son. He's huge. He's big. He's not like his father, kind of lazy and laid back, but still feared throughout the galaxy. He's huge. He's strong. He can handle himself. Very cool character. So when you first meet him, you're like, okay, he's just doing this because he's trying to get back the Empire for his family. No. Apparently, in this world, Jabba's son doesn't want to be a part of the family. He just wants to be left alone. Do his own thing. Okay. Cool. Fine. Let's move on. So, things happen, and then apparently Mando gets betrayed by the Hutts, and now the Hutts are now hunting Mando and their nephew. Why? You have to find out for yourself. So, and that's basically the gist of the film. Okay, overall, What did I think about the film? It's great. It's fine. It's got, excuse me. It's got great action here. First of all, seeing Mandalorian again, or Din Djarin do his thing again, be a badass, be like the John Wick of Star Wars and just do his thing. It's always a good thing to see. Grogu's still cute as a button. Rud of the Hutt, I thought, them going back to the Hutt family, I thought it was going to be, do we really need the Hutts? I got to be honest, I thought the Hutt stuff really worked for me, and I really liked it. You even get to see a callback to the prequel trilogies of Star Wars in the Hutt's hideout base. When you look at it very carefully. You're gonna see some like not Easter eggs, but more like, that was used in the old movies, kind of a thing. So pay attention to that scene because it's actually really cool. When I saw it for the first time, I wasn't 100% sure. Then the second time I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I know for a fact that's from Clone Wars or Episode 2, if you want to look at it really that way. So I thought that stuff was cool. The base was really cool too, the Hutt family. So that was actually kind of cool. Yeah, it's a fun film. It's, listen, Star Wars is Star Wars, okay? I rather see Star Wars in the big screen with whatever content it is and not get Star Wars at all. I rather have something of Star Wars on the big screen than have nothing. Because we gone, 7, 8 years now, apparently? I lost how many years it's been. 8 years, 9 years, whatever it is. Without Star Wars, can't have that. We need Star Wars. Something Star Wars. Like, if they would announce a droid movie, I would have been like, okay. A little animated movie or whatever, cartoon, I would have been there anyway because it's Star Wars. No matter how good or shaped bad Star Wars is right now. And it's fallen off a little bit. You have Dune coming up and being the new kings of the galaxy kind of a way. And, other franchises are getting revived and getting stronger while Star Wars is kind of in this weird rut. But it's still Star Wars. It's still the #1 IP ever. And it always will be #1 because no matter what, the imagination of Star Wars can go anywhere. And it's fantastic. And yes, I know this could have been a Disney Plus show. Sure. This is like 5. I would have said this whole movie would have been like 5 episodes of season 4 of The Mandalorian and would have hit the landing. Maybe not, but it still would have been entertaining. My big negative about this film is the fact that this movie, I kind of wish we're at a point with Grogu. And I love Grogu. He's great. I just wish Grogu would have grown a little bit more. Maybe not in height, but maybe as a character. His character is still kind of, still using the Force, but not really. Not the new tricks that we haven't seen before with the Force. Although he did one that pisses me off. But anyway, there's one little thing that he actually does that's kind of brand new that we don't see until episode 9. So I'll leave it to you guys to see what it is. But that kind of bothered me. But anyway, I just wish, he did a little bit more. He did step up in this movie to protect his dad in this movie, but I'll say that. But as a character growth, nothing too major for him. I kind of wish he would have got something like that. But either way, the movie was still great. Even, I forgot the creatures' names. The little guys who come in and help Mando fixes his ship. Those little guys with the backpacks, the ones who Grogu from the first season, or maybe in the second season, try to eat them. Those little guys, outstanding. I thought those characters were great, and I wanted to see more with them. With Grogu, it was hilarious. So those stuff was great. The creature designs were cool. Some of the CG was a little wonky. It's fine, whatever. You have a lower budget Star Wars film, but still, hey, the money they couldn't put in this, they couldn't make a more bigger spectacle from Disney Plus, but then nobody would have watched it, then they would have been complaining. So they had to make some kind of money back. So, we get what we get when it comes to the visuals of Star Wars. Although Star Wars visuals are usually our top tier, but, this one was not bad. It had some good moments. There were some angles that may not look like crisp, but still, it was great. Again, Mando, I love his character arc. I think he's such a cool character, with or without the helmet. Doesn't really matter. I actually prefer him with the helmet on overall than him without the helmet on. When they first took off his helmet in the first season, I think it was the first season, I was like, takes away the mystery. But then he kept putting it back on, taking it off. that kind of felt like, okay, enough's enough. But when he has the helmet on, he feels like a real character. He feels like he's a true menace to people who he's going after. Like he's scary, with the helmet on. I mean, when they take it off, he's still scary, but still, I feel like his his fear tactics go a little bit away when his helmet's off, but still very scary either way. So overall, I thought this movie was fun. I'm glad Star Wars is back in some shape or form in theaters. I'm going to go see it again. It's fantastic. And by the way, today's the 49th anniversary of Star Wars. So make sure you guys go watch Star Wars. Because next year's 50th anniversary, and I'm pretty sure they're going to bring it back to theaters. I just hope it's the original cut. But anyway, this movie's a lot of fun. Go check it out for yourself. If you want to go check it out and you have a good time, awesome. If you want to wait for Disney Plus, that's nothing wrong with that too. You can wait for Disney Plus. It's going to be in Disney Plus, I say, by the end of July, beginning of August. Who knows? But still, you'll have fun with it. If you don't, that's cool too. You don't have to worry about it. For me, I just had a lot of fun with this film. I liked it, and I had my quarrels with it, but it was still fun. Red of the Hutt was great. The Hutt clan was also cool. The fights were big in scale, and it was great to see that. Grogu was adorable as always. I kind of wish he would have grown more as a character a little bit more, and learned some new Jedi tricks. But besides that one, that kind of pisses me off. But other than that, fun time for me. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it, and I highly recommend it. And again, if you don't like this, that's cool too. You can also wait for Disney Plus. No big deal. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and what are you guys looking forward to seeing in this movie? The action, Grogu, whatever. The universe is back, Star Wars in a way. You haven't seen The Mandalorian. And that's another good thing about this movie. You don't need to see the show to see this movie. It kind of feels like its own little movie without being part of The Mandalorian. It's just the name itself and Grogu. You don't need to see the show to get the relationship between Grogu and Mando. You fall in love with them right away. They're great together. And it works. So leave a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. And thank you very much. And may the Force be with you.